Let me tell you about the best hire that I ever made, which also happened to be the hire that I was most afraid to make. Look, I'm going to take you back in time a little bit. It was on the tail end of COVID, and my agency, Reed Insurance in Vidalia, Louisiana, it was getting more business than my team could handle. 3 of us doing the real work, myself, Pattie, and Sue, and Pattie was drowning, like good drowning. The business was growing, but still drowning. So I did what you would do. I went out and started looking for another Pattie. Here's the problem. I live in a small town, like 4,000 people small. There's no other Patties here. Look, I interviewed, I asked around, I prayed about it, and nothing. I did all the things that you do to hire someone. I reviewed dozens of resumes and interviewed a few people, nothing but completely unqualified people. Look, in a town like mine, looking for insurance experience, forget it. Looking for someone who knows my AMS, EZLynx, not a chance. Then a friend of mine said to me, "Beaux, have you ever considered hiring a virtual assistant?" I thought, there's not a chance. That won't work in Vidalia, Louisiana. I was nervous about it. Not about the work, but about the town. Look, I live in a small town. My clients know me, they know where I live, they know where I go to church, they know me. I genuinely thought, there's no way that this flies in Vidalia. My clients are gonna hate it, my staff's gonna think that I've lost my mind. But I was out of options. So I hired her. Her name is Hannah. Hannah wrecked everything, every expectation that I had when it came to work and her qualifications. College degree, had real insurance experience, not I'll figure it out experience, but real experience. Plus, she already knew EZLynx. And then the work ethic that she had, my gosh, I had not seen anything like that in years. Within a few weeks, we didn't just plug her into our processes, we completely rebuilt our processes. We developed a renewal department and Hannah ran it. Personal lines and commercial lines, both of them, by herself. And Pattie and Sue, they got back their days. They went back and started doing the things that they actually were great at, talking to clients, writing business. Their sales doubled. Plus they were able to start working normal hours again. Look, I remember standing in my office and thinking, I hired one person, but I feel like I got 2 people. And the thing that I was afraid of, my clients never skipped a beat. Matter of fact, I never got a single complaint. Matter of fact, I got compliments on her. Not one person complained. And then also my staff, they didn't resent her. They embraced her because she took the work off of their desk that they dreaded and handed them back the work that they love to do. Look, here's the part that I really want to sit with you though. Most agencies aren't understaffed, they're misstaffed. Great people, licensed, talented, expensive people, trapped in busy work instead of doing the work that really drives revenue. Your CSR is keying data instead of talking to clients. Your producers are chasing signatures instead of selling. You are buried in your inbox instead of running your business. Everybody's busy, nobody's doing their best work. Does that sound familiar? The fix for my agency wasn't another body. It was moving the work, putting an experienced insurance professional on the task that doesn't require an insurance license, so everybody else could live in the work that they really like to do, and also that they thrive in. One more thing about Hannah. Today, she leads my entire team of VAs. The hire that I was afraid to make now leads all the others. The thing that you're afraid of might be the smartest decision that you ever make in your business. It was for me. Look, if you want to see what it works like in your agency and what work you could move around to be more efficient, I built a tool that will help you with exactly that. It's called the Delegation Focus Matrix. It's free, and I want you to have it. You can find it at www.iablueprint.com/dream. Again, that's iablueprint.com/dream. Run a week of your agency through it, and I bet you'll find that you've got 8 to 10 hours each employee is spending on busy work that you could give to a virtual assistant. Once you run that, and then tell me what you find. Go build your agency, and I'll see you next week.